Hey, what's up, guys? Welcome to my YouTube channel. Today I'm going to talk about top 5 haunted places in the world. Kiseljevo, Serbia. This remote village is home to less than 800 inhabitants and one spooky vampire story. In 1725, a resident named Peter Blagojevich passed away, and in the next 8 days, 9 deaths occurred. The 9 who died had said on their deathbeds that they had been thwarted by Blogojevich's corpus. Priests and officials flocked to Kiseljevo to investigate, and roughly 40 days after Blogojevich had expired, they exhumed his grave. Strangely, his beard and nails still seemed to be growing, and there are signs of new skin. When a stake was plugged into his body, it was reported that fresh blood spurted from his ears and mouth. A horrible scream arose, and his skin turned black. At the point, the murderers screeched. Some call Blogojevich the first vampire, which may be more chilling than any other true ghost stories. Here are most. Number 2, Forbidden City, China. The beautiful, sprawling Forbidden City in Beijing, made up 980 buildings on 180 acres, is the one of the China's best known landmarks. Many true ghost stories have also come from within its walls. From the 15th century through the early 20th century, the Chinese Imperial lived there, but now it's rumored to be haunted by the ghost of concubines. In 1421, Emperor Yongle ordered nearly 3,000 ladies in waiting associated with his harem, all of whom lived in the Forbidden City, to be slay-gathered because he thought that a beloved concubine had been poisoned. He spared some of his favorites in the harem, but but on the day of his funeral, 60 courtesans were hung with nooses of white silk. Today in the Forbidden City, a lady with black hair has been seen running from ghostly shoulder. Sound of screaming, weeping, and sword fighting have been heard. Specters of dead bodies, pools of blood, and species of white silk have been glimpsed. The Forbidden City is a UNESCO World Heritage Site, and it's open to the public, although it closed before nightfall. You will definitely want to check out the spookiest thing ghost hunters have been seen. Number 3, Glamis Castle, Scotland. This castle was first built in 14th century, and it's where the Queen Mother, the late mother of Queen Elizabeth, grew up. It's also said to be populated by baby of ghosts, including the Grey Lady, or the Lady of Glamis, otherwise known as Lady Janet Douglas, accused of murdering her husband by poisoning him and of using witchcraft to take down King James V of Scotland. The Grey Lady was burned at the stake in 1537 Edinburgh. Her ghost is said to run up the stairs in the clock tower, leaving a trail of ash in her wake. A woman with no tongue has been seen roaming the park around the castle, and the ghost of an 18th century boy servant who had been terribly mistreated is said to haunt a seat near the door of Queen's bedroom. The most famous ghost is Ulberdai, or the Earl of Crawford. This noble visited the castle in the 15th century, and one night he got drunk and demanded that someone play cards with him. If no one would, the Earl declared he would play with the devil himself. A mischievous hooded a man dressed in black showed up to Glamis and offered to play. By the next morning, the Earl had vanished, and visitors to the castle have reported hearing swearing, loud noise, dice, and clinking the glass. Number 4, Fiume Archaeological Park, Italy. located on the southwestern coast of Italy and settled in the 8th century BC. Cumae was the first Greek colony on the Italian mainland. It is best known for being the seat of the Cumaean Sibyl or prophetess. In Aeneas went to see the Sibyl before he entered the underworld. A passage to hell is located nearby. Cumae has been the site of much bloodshed. In the 1st centuries, several crucial battles in the Gothic Wars took place there. And during World War II, German soldiers used to part of it and bunker and gun emplacement. Modern day visitors can traverse the dark, worm-like tunnels and try their luck at consulting the Sibyl for guidance. Number 4. Monte Cristo Homestead, Australia. Said to be Australia's most haunted house, this isolated residence was built on a hillside in New South Wales in 1884 by farmer Christopher Crowley. After he died in 1920, his wife Elizabeth became Bible imsurrectious, leaving the house only twice before she passed away. Her ghost is thought to walk the rooms, and visitors report feeling an ice-cold chill when she shows up, sometimes holding a silver cross. She has quite a bit of company, including these spirits. A maid who had plunged to her death from balcony in the house, stapleboy who was burned to death by his master, and mentally disabled man who was chained in the caretaker's cottage for 40 years. Naturally, the latter ghost makes his presence felt by cracking his chains. I hope you guys enjoy my video. If you enjoyed, please like my video and share it and subscribe my channel. Thank you.